everyone. So I thought I would do another unboxing video. I'm gonna be honest, I honestly do not remember what deck this is. I ordered several decks at once and I have several on pre-order. So I don't know which one this one is. Ooh, okay. So the Moon Dust Tarot. Really loved the artwork when I saw it. I am a little behind on my unboxing videos, so you're gonna see some of them popping up probably in the next couple of weeks, just as I try and get these up and running, so that way once I get these up and posted, I can actually start using some of these decks. This one was a pre-order. I think I pre-ordered it at least a month and a half before it was released, something like that. So I've been waiting for this one for a while. But when you see the artwork, you'll completely understand why. So this one does have a guidebook. It's not fully illustrated, but it does have pictures. Oops. All right, now I'm too close. There you go. There we go. That was better. Okay. So there is a guidebook. For those of you who are new, I typically don't use the guidebooks. But periodically I do, but most of the time I just don't. Now, this deck is gilded around the edges, so I will have to separate them because sometimes they get stuck together. This is the back. Okay, and here comes the artwork. Like, look how pretty. Let me try and pull that back. I just fell in love with the pictures and the imagery. Okay. So that one looks really cool. Here's the Lovers. I always look at certain cards. I always look for certain cards in my decks, just because I really want to see how they had interpreted certain things. Like, this is a really unique way of doing the Death card. But the Lovers is one of those cards. Here's the Devil. And the Tower. All right, I don't think these ones are actually stuck together, so. But the cardstock is, oh, well, yeah, that one was a little. Cardstock is a little flimsy. But I think, you know, even with normal wear and tear, it should be fine. But yeah, there are certain cards that I love to look at and see the artist's interpretation of these cards. The Tower card is one. Wheel of Fortune is one. The Lovers is one. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones. The Devil card, not so much. All right, so I have 3. I'm going to reshuffle those 2 because they were like 7 and then 8. So I just want to make sure. Message for the collective. Yeah, 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands. So I just want to make sure that when I do these, yeah, they're they're not in sequential order. That just means I didn't shuffle well. That's all that means. But I am going to take these two because this is the second time they've come out. Okay, I got a message. So this is the first card that came out, the Knight of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Six of Wands. So there's a lot of Wands energy, very passionate, very intense connection, lot of passion. A lot of passion. Overall energy is the Queen of Cups. So a female energy, and again, gender does not matter. I'm just going off the energy of the cards. Queen of Cups is someone who is very intuitive, very empathetic, very emotional. This is someone who tends to wear their heart out on their sleeve, right? And then we have that followed up by the Four of Wands. A lot of Wands energy, a lot of passion here. Some impulsivity, but a lot of passion. Four of Wands speaks of a strong foundation, stability. Now we have the King of Swords. King of Swords is one of those where he can be very direct. Not an emotional person. So this is not someone who, if he's having a bad day, and again, gender does not matter. I'm just going off the energy of the cards. But the King of Swords isn't someone who's going to tell you all about their day and how they're feeling about it. This is someone who's going to be very kind of stoic, kind of has a reputation for being an asshole, but he's just very direct and honest. Like, he's that guy or girl or that person that if you ask, like, hey, does this make me look fat? They're going to be like, yeah, you should probably change. Like, they're just very direct, right? And then we finish up with the Ace of Cups. Romantic feelings, unconditional love, or blossoming love, or blossoming romantic feelings, as this is a new connection. So it seems like someone is having a conflict. There's some sort of internal conflict because the action that this person wants taken isn't being taken, and so they're misconstruing that. They're misinterpreting what this person is like. I feel like the Queen of Cups is misinterpreting the cold and distant King of Swords as feeling like this is someone who really doesn't care about them. And I don't feel that to be the case at all. I feel like this is just someone who is a very non-emotional person, but shows that they care in other ways. And so with the King of Swords, this isn't someone who's going to rush out and buy you flowers unless you specifically claim that you would like to see, that you want flowers. And even then, they're not going to really understand why you want flowers because flowers die. So it's kind of a waste of money. And why are you going to want chocolates if you're just going to eat them? And why do you want jewelry if you're not going to wear it? How long are you going to wear it for? Well, if you're going to wear it forever, then why do I have to keep buying you jewelry? You see what I mean? This is someone who's very logical, almost to a fault. And so they're not going to show you with necessarily gifts, and they're not going to be overly emotional where they're talking to you about their feelings and you're talking about your feelings, but they'll show that they care in other ways. The actions that they take towards you are going to be more from a logical standpoint. Oh, there's something wrong with your car? That person will be out there fixing your car right away. Oh, you're sick? That person will go to the store for you without hesitation. Oh, you started your period and you're bleeding and you're miserable and uncomfortable? That person's going to buy you your favorite food and a set of pads or tampons and try and make your day okay. They show up for you in a very logical way. It's the concern, it's the time and effort that they put towards you that is their way of letting you know, I care. And they'll tell you that they love you. It's just not going to be frequent. It's like, I told you 6 months ago I loved you. Why do you have to hear it every day? Like, this is their rationale. Like, I'll let you know if I change my mind, but until then, we're fine. That's the way that they look at things. And so I do see victory here. I see success. I do think there will be an opening of the King of Swords heart chakra a little bit, where they will be able to at least meet you halfway with what it is that you need. They might not tell you I love you every day, but they'll say it more frequently. They might go out and buy the flowers. They might go out and take you out to dinner at the place that you've wanted to go. So I do see efforts being made in this connection and this situation in a positive way. All right, I will go ahead and leave it there, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!